Okay, here we are, our fourth and final game of the evening, My Friendly Neighborhood. I've kind of had this game. Well, I've had this game on my radar for a while, but I had it on my radar before it came out as well, because I saw some trailers for it, and it was like spooky Sesame Street, and I was like, okay, that's an interesting concept. And then I thought, but that'd probably be something like Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing, or something like like one of those games where you kind of walk around and you don't have any weapons or anything. You just have to like run away from everything that chases you, like Bendy and the Ink Machine, that kind of thing. So I was like, I'll see what it's like when it comes out. And then it came out, and apparently it's like Resident Evil, but with Muppets instead of zombies. So I was like, oh, I should play this. But then I just haven't found time to. So yeah, here we are, playing it now. So yeah, like I said, this is the fact that it's been described as Resident Evil-esque puts it in a good position, I think, to be the game that I continue tomorrow. So let's find out. Start the timer, and then let's go. So new game. Can I delete this? This was another one of those games that like. Can I delete? It's another of these games that had a cold open, and so I had to play the game slightly just to get to the point where I could quit out to the menu. I hate games with cold opens. Just go to the start menu and then go from there. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, this was delete it. Cool. That's what I wanted.
Felt something, maybe. It was more real than reality. I felt like I was lost, walking through this dark tunnel.
It's quite quiet.
And the ground beneath me stretched on for an eternity. Felt like I was dying.
He swerved out of his lane, striking a passenger van that started a pile-up, killing 7. In weather, we'll all be sad to see another band of thunderstorms.
I don't know that they have the same person doing the news, does the weather. Normally they cut to a different person.
I just had this insane sense
like 10 people dead, and also it's going to be raining tomorrow.
Emptiness and terror, and I just...
I don't care who she sees. We're not even married anymore. She can see whoever she wants.
So Ashley, what did you do to end up solving the problem?
I ignored it, tried to forget. I watched television.
And that helped?
It dulls the pain. You're gonna escape reality, live through other people, ignoring your own life, your own problems, your own issues.
I mean, this is a creepy opening. I wonder if any of this stuff is relevant. Like, are those characters that are going to show up later on, or is it just mood setting? I guess we'll find out. So I selected survival when I was just trying to get to the menu. Difficulty for those experienced with survival horror. I mean, I am experienced. This will be tough. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, last job of the day. What's this one about?
Sprocket Palm Property Management. Work order requests. Client, City Network Broadcasting Group, property 123 Sunrise Street, date July 8th, 1993. Crewman assigned Jordan J. O'Brien. That's me, I guess. Gordon, not Jordan. Description of problem. Vacant studio lot regained power last night and began televising over-top normal programming. Client has requested that the broadcast around top of the Central Hotel be disabled to prevent further incidents. Supervisor signature J. Note, Crewman O'Brien is on probation for sullen and impolite behavior towards client. Failure to satisfactorily complete this work order will result in termination. So my job's on the line if I don't turn off the radio tower.
I'm not leaving yet. I just got here.
Okay. Good, good. Okay, what else have we got?
Oh, I'm not eating that. That's been there for days.
Looks good.
Got that in the war. Last time I stick my neck out for someone.
That doesn't look like a real medal. That doesn't look like a real medal. Oh, hey, candy bar. This is kind of like me when I'm procrastinating from work. I'm just sort of looking around and just fiddling with things.
Disabled antenna. The last job of the day is
Oh, wait,
always
no.
the worst.
I wonder if that'll drain my battery if I leave that on. I come back trying to escape, and it's like, no, you left your lights on, and your battery's completely drained now. You can't escape, and then the puppets get me. Secret entrance. That is really hard to read. Do I have like a flashlight? Well, let's look around. Seems pretty friendly so far.
There's an elevator. Maybe it still works.
So should I not, like, introduce myself?
Ring me. Okay.
I'm a hairy dude.
Raise the curtain. Bring up the lights. The neighborhood is coming to town.
Hello. I'm here to disconnect the antenna.
Television's heartbeat has returned. A spirit of cheer brightens every child's eye. The cry goes round the kindergarten class. The neighborhood. The neighborhood.
Okay. I'm here to disconnect the antenna.
I am Ricky the Sock. Your television will never be the same. Hold on. Did you say disconnect the antenna?
Yes?
Oh my, no. You mustn't do that. That would be a catastrophe.
It's broadcasting over the news.
The news? No, trust me. The antenna is just fine as it is. Doesn't need any disconnecting. Tell you what, you wait here and I'll... and I'll get you some... Oh, that wasn't pleasant. I'm gonna take a sec.
Okay then.
I like how the sock puppet came out and he was like, oh, I should talk to this. And not, oh, I guess this is like some sort of like animatronic thing that to like welcome people.
That was special.
Maybe I'd stumble upon a secret code or something, but... Mine. I'm on probation for being surly and also for being a kleptomaniac.
What on earth? Is this glue?
I can Get a knife somewhere. Alright, because I'm taking the stairs. I assume I can. Oh, I've got her. Okay. I can, yeah. Just looking at my inventory, I can kind of see why people said Resident Evil from just from that. Looks like something could be placed here. Okay, so that's Norman. Junebug. Leonard. Liliana. George. This area is off limits. Okay, well, everything's locked. I mean, I have a key card. Alright. Well, that's everything in the lobby I've checked. Yeah, he's not coming back. Alright, well maybe I can try the secret entrance.
Hey, who's that?
Wait, was the gate shut when I got here? Okay, leaving isn't even an option. I thought maybe, like, he'd stolen my key or something. Is there a sprint? No. Okay. I was pressing a few buttons to see whether I could, like, tell if I couldn't tell if I was going any quicker or not. And yeah, it turns out I wasn't going any quicker. City Tribune. It doesn't say that. But Saturday, November 9th, 1968. Television's Friendly New Neighbor. Review of My Friendly Neighbor by Richard Lightsbury. This week saw the premiere of a new series on the City Network. Aimed at preschool-age children, My Friendly Neighborhood. Preschool children, My Friendly Neighborhood. The show centers on its titular friendly neighborhood and its resident puppets who, with the help of adults like Stevie, Richard Bromine, teach viewers about a variety of subjects, including numbers, letters, and how to be a friendly neighbor. The show's catch-all term for age-old lessons about caring and sharing. While adult viewers may find their message trite, children's hearts are captured by the neighbors. Each felt furball becomes a beloved friend, whose words are hung onto with a trust and devotion rarely seen in older audiences. Previously aired as Ricky and Friends on independent public access television, the series and creator L. Gerswald were recently signed by the City Network Broadcasting Group. Then production moved to the historic City Network Hotel studio on the west side. Their move into the big leagues of broadcasting is accompanied by Norman teaches his friend Pearl how to count to 4. Isn't that delightful? I see you. The Mystic Maze. That's a pretty looking lady. Ricky with Friends, Puppets, Pirate Cove. I mean, I assume this has kind of a similar-ish plot to like Bendy in the children's show.
I'm Norman. I'm a
Hello?
normal guy.
Is anyone
I
there?
just kind of show up to be a friendly face in the background.
That went off the air.
Sometimes I get some lines to recite too. Let me show you. Whoa!
But with animatronics instead of
Wait.
like
Let me do another
supernatural
one.
animated characters.
Yeah, you're all friendly here. I do think. Why don't we keep hanging out together?
Stay back!
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
You need a preference! What's this shape all about?
Are you here to watch our newest episode?
Can I get a weapon?
I want to make new friends. New friends sound very.
Okay, I thought like
What the heck is going on here?
You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all together. Then the
Do I wanna
fun
jump
part
down? I
starts.
mean-
Take your closest friend and separate all of their parts into little piles based on color. This will
I
be
need a
what you
gun.
make your crafts out of. I like to use Norman because he has all sorts of oranges and reds I can use. Now I start patching my piles of red onto the pipe cleaners. Look, see? I made a ball of Leonard eyes. What
Can
do
I
you think,
leave?
Leonard love?
it's locked from the other side. Okay, I'm locked in here. I did wonder if maybe this was like a green light, red light situation. I could only move when it was green, but she doesn't seem to care.
Get back here so I can share.
I don't want to share with you. I don't think sharing is caring with you. Use health relax to restore your health. Well, let's use some health relax to restore my health then. Right. Magazine. Okay. Oh, this is a script. X Main Street. The neighborhood is having an outdoor bazaar. Everyone is lining up at Leonard's Antiques display to try on a beautiful pair of earrings. Pearl enters, sees the earrings, and cuts into the line, pushing Liliana out of the way and causing a commotion. Stevie, standing up from a bench. Pearl, that wasn't nice. Pearl sheepishly glances around at the others who are all glowering at her and hunches in shame. Stevie, you can't just push people out of the way to get what you want, Pearl. It's more friendly to think about other people first, you see. Pearl shakes her head timidly. Well, maybe this will make it clear. Song, put another before yourself. Put another before yourself before you go see if someone needs help. I wanted to read the rest of the song. Can I not flip the... Can I see... That's the map. Aha. No, there isn't a way to flip it. Nice. Some toilet duct tape. Why is there a toilet? Muppets don't need toilets. At least I hope they don't need toilets. That'd be horrible. Okay, I guess for the time being I just go where the Muppets aren't. It's locked. Aha! I have a wrench. I get the feeling if I can hit that target. Okay, maybe I need to come back for that. So that give me a blue key. Hang on. I got a wrench now. Can I crouch? Crouch, crouch, crouch. No. Okay, so there's no like sneak up and stealth enemies.
Get off of me! No!
Right, this crow is
gonna hurt.
If you stop,
Jeez!
okay. This isn't very good. When these are knocked over, you can tape them. Look for an enemy and press. Okay. Alright, this thing sucks. Did that heal me at all? It didn't feel like it healed me. Okay, so I guess it's a bit like Resident Evil 1, where if you killed enemies, you can kill enemies, but if you don't tape them up, they'll get back up again. And if I tape them, it's like burning a Crimson Head. Something like that. You've been healed. Difficulty survival, health healthy. Consider seeking asthma treatment. You should get more exercise. Hey. Oh, so okay, so that was both my tokens. All right. So I've just used my tokens to heal and save. We shall assume that that was a good use of. A good use of tokens. So it's hard to tell with survival horrors how hard they're actually going to be until you start playing them. Because there's some that you play and they're just really not that difficult. So can I just leave? Okay. I feel like leaving should be an option at this point. I've been attacked by several Muppets. Oh, again, not even... any more. I don't have any more duct tape. So it feels like it's a waste of health.
What? Learn the alphabet? What's the alphabet? Oh, that's easy. It's what words are made of. Oh, you mean like the ones that I see in my books? I remember those. A is for affamility. B is for molestocyst. C is
remember,
for
was that door?
aorta. And all the rest. D, E,
that door is
F,
maybe open.
gangrene. Well, I like to read.
Wow, they get you so quickly.
All my friends what their favorite colors are. Let's be excellent. Let's be excellent.
But yeah, there's no point fighting him unless I can tape him up afterwards. And this thing sucks. Ah, this is much
There
better.
you are. Now don't toddle off again. I've got some snackaroos waiting back in the lobby.
Hey, what's going on here? Your puppet friends are attacking me.
Oh, are they? How embarrassing. By the way, what's your name?
What?
Your name? Your moniker, your handle, your nom de plume?
It's Gordon.
Children won't understand
Gordon? What a beautiful name! I could say it all day. Gordon. Gordon. Gordon!
Is this a gun? Does it work?
Oh my, that's where I left that. I was looking for it all over the place.
that won't even fit in the pipe.
Ugh, fine. If you're gonna go gallivanting all over the place, then at least watch out for Pearl.
Pearl?
You know, the enormous bird that crushes people. Don't get on her bad side is all I'm...
What was that? Okay, let's do this.
Alright, let's hope this thing is better than the friggin' wrench, because the wrench sucked.
Let's be excellent! Let's be excellent! Let's be excellent! We can teach them! We can teach them!
Learn your alphabet, huh?
I only need tape. But then, do I need to come back into this room? This is kind of a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Hank's Inventor Diary. 16th of April, 1969. I finally got it working. It's a real beaut. I think I'll call it the stenographer. Could they shoot letters out of an index? Shouldn't be dangerous at all, but it'll really give someone a clonk if they get hit in the head. Should be useful for security, special effects, fun, etc. Hank. I like the idea of Hank's fun. Alright, well these two, I guess, can just stay here. I guess as long as they stay in there, they're not a problem for me. I need more tape, though. Of course, survival horror, they're not just gonna throw tape at me willy-nilly, are they?
I'm a craft monster. You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all together. Then the fun part starts. Take your closest friend and separate all of their parts into little piles based on color. This will be what you make your crafts out of. I like to use Norman because he has all sorts of oranges and reds I shoot!
Okay, that was worth spending the 2 shots on her. She went down easy. I must have got a crit or something. So I think it's like it's paper, but it's actually firing giant letters. Interesting. Okay, so oh yeah. Yeah. So was there anything? I got the wrench down here, didn't I? And then there was a dead end, I think.
Learn the alphabet? What's the alphabet?
Yeah. Oh, but I can get this now. Nice. That's not going to help over here. Man, what happens if I've been so terrible at the shooting that I used up all my ammo and didn't have anything to fire at that target? Would they have just pity gifted me a nice. Would they just pity gifted me a free shot? I can heal, but maybe I'll wait until I've got a bit more damage. Stay down. What words did I shoot it with? G-I-O-H. Hoagie. I don't know. I was trying to think if maybe I could... Maybe if I spelled a word, it would make for a cool one-liner, but I guess it doesn't really work as a one-liner after you've killed the thing. Ah, some tape. Is she going to be up if I go back out there, or do I...
I learned my numbers when I was a kid. Here, let me show you how I learned. Hold your hands up in the air. Oh, let's play!
I feel like you're one that's going to be worth taping up, because you're right outside a save room. Can I quick... There you go. Alright. Wet parts. Wet pearls do not touch. Okay. Tape shut. I mean, I feel like I could untape it if I really, really wanted to, but I guess that means I need something sharp.
I'm a craft monster. You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to
cheat.
Like cleaners to give myself something to make shapes.
Like, do you think that's an actual cheat, or is it just going to be? I only seen one TV, but I didn't think there was a VCR.
I'm Junebug. I was asked to talk about responsibility. See, I used to be...
Yes. I don't think the TV's going to do anything. I think I need a VCR. Unless...
The mail? The mail comes every day. I look out the window, waiting for the moment it appears. And then, when it does, I rush outside to see what I got. Sometimes it's a little piece of paper. Sometimes it's big boxes. No matter what, I always open it immediately. My favorite new pair of socks.
I can use cheats.
I got it in the mail. A letter from a...
Okay, it's not helpful. Felt nice, but not helpful. Where does this take me? Ah. Okay, so what does that do? It's not really that helpful. Where was the other circle door? That's not that helpful.
Lunch is my favorite meal of the day. I always eat the food that most represents how I'm feeling at lunch. What sorts of things do I...
God, shut up. Exactly. They are definitely worse. They're not scarier than zombies, but they are definitely worse than zombies, just in the fact that they don't shut up. So I wonder if this one is. This one will tell me when I've.
Wow. This must be one of the old sets.
I wonder if this will tell me when I've used up the blue key. So it's probably. Of course, the children said they wouldn't use real glass. It's really tempered. Alright, so I need the key to the laundromat to get whatever key that is.
That's
Oh,
quite a bird.
yeah, that is quite a bird. Can it get me from here? It's gonna open up, the lid won't lift, okay. Mushroom. Okay, so it's a mushroom and an onion, I think.
Friendly face in the background. Sometimes I get some lines to recite too. Let me show you.
Wait, where'd the bird go? Oh, okay, it can go through that arch. Right. Okay, steer clear of the bird. Steer clear of the big bird.
Yay! I love that one. The longer you keep it around, the more help I'll be.
I don't really want to fight anything unless I've got tape to... Oh, well, maybe... Dang, you take a lot of hits, dude.
You can bring sunflower seeds. For squirrels, you can bring peanuts. For dogs, you can bring squirrels. For the sewer crate, you can bring yesterday's leftovers. For the sand
That was a lot of
you can
ammo.
bring whatever's in your trash
And
can.
I have no tape.
Ambient environment, you can bring a punk rock band that practices in your backyard shed. And for me, bestest
I really wish I had some tape.
just bring a friend.
I don't think he'll get it. As long as I don't leave the area, I think he'll stay down. So as long as I can find some tape. Not really basing this on anything though, but I'm just kind of hoping that's the case. Because I really don't want to have to shoot that guy again. Oh, well, okay. Well,
What do
that
you do when you get upset? You let it get you down? Tell you about the time that...
I only feel that in the morning.
I ask all my friends.
Then we started laughing at each other and everything was okay. That's why you should always try and make friends with friends.
I do
who
like
are
how,
you.
like, violently they sort of fling off into the distance when you do take them down, though. It's quite satisfying. That bird's out there somewhere, I can hear it.
Lunch is my favorite meal of the day.
What is it?
That most represents how I'm feeling at lunch. What sorts of things do I eat? Well, I'm glad you asked.
So I think that's the bird I can hear.
I eat watermelon. When I'm sad, I eat leftovers. When I'm come outside. When I'm angry, I feast upon the tears of my...
I'm Junebug. I was asked to talk about responsibility. See, I used to be all turned upside down when I think about responsibility. One day,
Does that like, at least mark that on my... Okay, that does mark that on my map at least, that's good.
I used to be responsible. Figured out that instead of being responsible, I could just be gravel
Let's
instead.
go back in. She's gonna go back up now, though. Ah! Hi. You're... Can you see?
For the sewer crate, you can bring yesterday's leftovers. For the sand pit, you can bring
He doesn't appear to have any eyes. Let's just stay clear of it for the time being. I can really do with a save room. So much so that I'm tempted to go back just to heal and save.
What do you do when you get upset? You let it get you down? Let me tell you about the time
Really?
that my friend Junebug got me so upset at
Well,
her.
I guess that's useful for later. That doesn't really help us immediately though, but better than nothing. Okay. I can get back out onto the street. So is that room with the heart and the wrench in it? Is that a save room? Or is that just health? I mean, health would be good too. Okay, bird's not here though.
We started laughing at each other. Everything was okay. That's why we try to make friends.
I actually could just go back. It's not that far. And it's better than dying and losing all my progress. So through here and to the right. Yeah, okay, so that means there's a save room. So let's heal. Okay, cool. And then let's save. And now we can experiment a little bit. I don't have to worry about getting eaten by the bird for a little bit. I mean, I won't go out of my way to get eaten by the bird, but it'll just be nice to know that if I do get eaten by the bird, I'm not going to actually lose any progress. Right, checking my map doesn't pause the game either, which is good to know. Okay, I think it's definitely blind, and it will only respond to sound. So as long as I don't fight anything down here, it should be okay. Problem is, everything down here.
What? We're in the alphabet? What's the alphabet? Oh,
Okay, I could ring that bell, but I don't know to what end.
like the ones that I see in my books?
I learned my
I
numbers
remember
when I was
those.
a kid.
A is for affamility.
Let me show you how I
B
learned.
is for
He's
Hold your hands up in the air.
C is for
I'll bring the
That's a
bell
save
over
room. How do I get in
face.
there?
all the rest.
That's two hands.
E,
Now,
F,
take one of
angry. H,
You're all
J,
finally here.
carry the kisses. And Z is for
Where you going? I can look at you there. Where you going? Where you going?
Leave me alone, you weirdo. I mean, it doesn't really narrow it down. They're all pretty creepy.
The mail? The mail comes every day. I look out the window waiting for the moment it appears. And then when it does, I rush outside to see what I got.
Where am I?
Sometimes it's little pieces of paper. Sometimes it's big boxes.
Such a
No matter
waste of
what,
ammo,
always
though,
know
fighting
when
these
it
things and not
immediately.
taping them up.
My favorite new pair of socks. I got it in the mail. A
Got
letter
stuff
from a
there.
dear welcome. I love
Whoa! So I'm here to educate the.
Well, needs must. What the hell did I just pick up? Shouts. Oh, that's for a different weapon. Okay. Alright, let's not leave until... Is that really it, though? Was it just 2 shells for the... for a weapon I don't have? Ah, that sucks. Okay, where does it... I mean, at least it's taking someone new. Oh, okay, okay. So if I change that to that, will that open up the onion box? Useful. Oh, I need a lot of blocks. Okay. Something to work on. Alright, let's go and see if I think the onion box is at the top here.
Pull hands in his stomach. That's how numbers work. Oh.
Hey there!
Alright, so if I change it to mushroom. I got that yellow guy in the way though. I can see how this could be scary if you're like, if you are scared of Muppets. But when you're not scared of Muppets, it's just kind of annoying. It's like, everyone just shut up. Oh, the fish box is right there, though. Right, fish time. So the bird is blind, but I shouldn't get in its way. Seems pretty nice, though. I mean, the sock puppet wouldn't have warned me about the bird if it wasn't gonna, you know, one-hit kill me, but... Alright, so I know where the mushroom box is. And then after that, I'm running blind. Can I get in there? Forgot about you. That's fine. I'm outside of her jurisdiction now.
What? Learn the alphabet? What's the alphabet? Oh, that's easy. That's what words are made out of. Oh, you mean like the ones that I see in my books? I remember those.
Alright, I was gonna say it's good to hit these doors up just to get them on my map, but it adds them automatically, so I don't have to worry. Man, they are really stingy with the tape in this.
H-I-J, Karinakisis, and Z is for
I wonder what the guy was talking though. Oh hey, sounds like this is a save point. Okay, good to know. I'm not going to save just yet, because I've only got 2 coins left, and I only just saved. But good to know. Aha! We have tape, and we have a token. I don't know who's a good one to tape up, though. I mean, if this is the save point, the girl in the middle of the square might be a good one to tape up.
When you get upset, do you let it get you down? Let me tell you about the time my friend Leonard got me all upset at him. First,
There's quite a few rooms in this.
to the ground. And then I stomped
Easy,
stomped
dude.
his face. Then we started laughing at each other, and everything was okay. That's why you should always try to make friends with friends who will forgive you.
Okay. Just actually listening to what these puppets are saying, and it's like, oh, okay, no, they're not just like rattling off cutesy phrases. They are actually insane. Cool. Cool.
You can do all sorts of things. Grab your pencil and let's go on an adventure.
All turned upside down.
Words are made out of
Responsibility. I remember one day, downstairs, eating breakfast for my parents, and went to school.
Looks like it's for me.
On the bus, doing homework, and
Yeah.
went to bed early. I used
Did I really need to check that to know that? Okay. Right, maybe this guy's a good one to tie up. Oh! Okay, well, that does make that a slightly... That's slightly more complicated, but I could still tape him up wherever he is. Where did he land? Oh, there he is. Okay, the birds are cool. The birds are cool. And tape. Alright. So he's not a problem anymore. Which means I can go along the rooftops without being bothered. I don't know where the pizza or the pepperoni is. So let's set pepperoni and hope that I run into it. That's no shot. Alright, where have I been? Where have I not been, I should say. That's all locked up. That's nailed shut. Ah! I haven't been there. A wide berth. Bird, can you piss off over there? Thank you. Much appreciated. Just stay over there while I sneak over here. There we go.
Swallow again. Now you have 2 hands in your stomach. That's how numbers work. Oh. Don't forget to hack your hands back up.
I need to get down there at some point. Maybe? I shouldn't see anything.
When you go to the park, bring some food for all the wild animals.
It's hard to tell.
For birds, you can bring sunflower seeds. For squirrels, you can bring peanuts. For dogs, you can bring squirrels.
Alright, I have been through here.
I learned my numbers when I was a kid. Here, let me show you how I learn. Hold your hands up in the air. Now bring them down in front of your face.
So first, make a big triangle.
Alright, so I definitely need... Letter blocks are definitely the big collectible of this area, but... I feel like I'm running out of places.
Now put a circle right beneath it.
Oh, that's good. More duct tape.
You made the international hazard sign. Tape that to whatever door your thermonuclear waste is in.
What are you talking about?
Try again, but make the biohazard symbol instead.
I think it'd be creepier if they were just all talking about, like, hugs and cuddles and stuff. And he's talking about bionuclear waste and beating his friends up. It's like, that's less scary. It just... Okay, so where do I go now then? Alright, where have I not been? I think there's an item... Okay, that's that clear. There's an item out here still?
The mail comes
Ah!
every day. I look out the window waiting.
There are multiple fish boxes. I need to set it to fish o'clock. Fortunately, I have tied up the Muppet who is on the roof.
This is the best part. Take your other hand, put it next to the hand in your mouth. Swallow it. Now you have
So yeah, it's much creepier when they're just talking about like, this is how to count to 7.
Next to the hand in your mouth and swallow again.
Wait, what was he talking about swallowing?
2 hands in your stomach. That's how numbers work. Oh.
He's just talking about how numbers work again.
Back your hands back
That's
up.
fine. Wait, what was that? Glasses. Glasses with some plastic eyeballs on the back.
Sometimes we would swap our arms, then we would swap our legs. One by one, each piece was swapped, then we were back to normal.
Well, this room's green now, so I got everything in here that I needed. I guess I need that for someone later on. Oh, damn it, the pepperoni box is right here. Ugh. That's full damage? There's probably full damage. I don't even know if I can... No, I can't even walk off the edge even if I wanted to. Alright, let's go back over, change the pepperoni clock again.
And all the rest.
Oh, wait, where's the bird going? Oh, the bird's going that way, that's fine. He said the bird was called Pearl. That makes sense.
Just feels like it did the first time. Except when the wheels fall off my taxi cab.
I've got feelings, lady.
I ain't much of a mechanic, you see, so I
Getting demoralized over the course of the game.
My favorite new pair of socks, I got in the mail. A letter from a dear old friend, I got it in the mail. An assortment of the best bugs the world has to offer. That one just appears in my house.
Alright, come on, give me something good. Give me like a key or something. Oh, that had to that. Oh. I didn't realize that was a. I thought that was a windowsill. I already got the thing that was in there. Okay, well that was a waste of time. That's fine. Alright, the roofs are green until I get the key. Triangle, yeah, triangle, green triangle, and red diamond. Okay, so there's some stuff in those areas I missed. Does that count? Hang on, that's the...
And scrub the Worcestershire sauce deep into the skin on your mouth. Then
That's not how you pronounce that.
leave it so it can form a protective layer during the night. Now you're
Alright,
all
I'm gonna have to take a
ready to go.
risk and I think explore around the back of this building.
Maybe I can talk to my echo. Hello! Hello! Oh, hey there! It's nice to meet you.
I kind of want to take this guy out,
I
but
learned my numbers when I was a kid.
I don't. I think that I've drawn. If I'm worried that if I shoot down here, it will attract the bird. And if the bird comes at me, I don't really have anywhere to go.
And swallow as hard as you can. Now you have one hand inside of your stomach and one hand outside. This part.
The friendly neighborhood? Spare me.
Any of your favorite condiments on your toothbrush?
Let's try sneaking around this way. Bird's distracted over there. He's doing whatever he's doing there.
We have a AR for Argoon. Okay. We got a
It's kind of red, so there's something back here. Oh, okay, Bird's checking out the basketball hoop.
Well, it's time for what does Norman notice? Oh, let's see here. What does Norman
There's
notice?
something on that barrel.
Norman notices Leonard! Well, I can't believe you noticed me. Oh, I notice all sorts of things. Here, let's play again. Hey, a fan? A friend? Oh!
Oh boy.
Are you here to watch our newest episode?
No, I'm here to just steal that thing from in front of you and then run for it, dude. Just gonna leave and come back in so you reset. Okay, and that was the only thing that was open there. So that's good.
Put it into your mouth and swallow as
3
hard
more.
as you can. Now, one hand inside the stomach and one hand outside.
Be gone, bird. Right, where do I need to go that I haven't been? Okay, there's something here. Oh, but I guess that's for solving that puzzle. Alright, so I don't need to worry about that. The door next to me is nailed shut. Although it says it's open. Hang on. Yeah, maybe that bursts open later on or something. It doesn't have it as a locked door. It just says that it's nailed shut. Alright, there's something in this room. Oh, but that's probably the whatever's in there, which I need the square key for. Yeah, okay, so let's not worry about that. There's a mailbox, but I guess I probably need mail to activate that. I guess I could check back in this off-camera room again.
All you gotta do is stick your hand out, give it a wave, and I'll come to pick you up. Here's the deal.
I feel like I checked in here, but yeah, maybe it's red because of the. Oh, I know the red door counts as a separate. Door.
My numbers when I was a kid. Here, let me show you how I learned. Hold your hands up in the
Something.
air. Now bring them down in front of your
Yeah, these count as separate doors. So unless the fact that they're locked counts or something.
Take one of your hands, put it in your mouth, and swallow as hard as you can. Now you have.
Did I go up here? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. This is a safe room. What am I missing?
Sometimes we would swap our arms, then we would swap our legs. One by one, each piece was swapped, and then we were back to normal. That's what friends are for.
That's it. Okay, it was just some gut ammo.
Fingers to use.
Damn. Okay. What am I missing? That's the hotel.
Hey y'all, I'm Norman. I'm a really normal guy. I just
That's
kinda,
the rooftops.
show up to be a
That's the
friendly
only thing
face
that's
in
up
the
there is that
background.
one door that's locked.
Sometimes I get some rhymes to recite too. Let me show you.
It's an off-camera area, but I don't think I can get there.
Whoa! That was a great one. Wait. Let me do another.
Those two doors are locked. That I'm pretty sure is I need the tokens
The longer
for.
you keep me around,
The laundromat's
the more
locked. I don't have the
I'll
key for that.
Yeah, sure is. It's quiet around here these days. Oh, I like that.
There is that red staircase. I don't know what I missed on there.
I can't get into them. Maybe I will one day.
I must be missing something else though.
When you go to the park, bring some food for all the wild animals.
The mail comes every day. I look out the window, waiting for the moment it appears. Then, when it does, we rush outside to see what I got. Sometimes it's a little piece of paper. Sometimes it's big boxes. No matter what, I always open it immediately. My favorite new pair of socks? I got it in the mail. A letter from a dear old friend. I got it in the mail. And assortment of the best luck
Yeah, this area's green, so there's nothing here. Alright, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Because the only thing that's coming up as red that I haven't looked at is that staircase. That's locked from this side. So how do I get to that staircase? Down here?
I'm a craft monster. You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all together.
Ah. And that's great. Okay. I mean, that was useful, but that didn't help.
I remember those. A is for
Do I need to leave entirely?
It's for blastocyst. C is for cave lava. And all the rest. E, F, gangrene, H, I, J,
I can leave.
and Z is for, C is
Music? Music! Oh, I love it so much! You've never heard music before?
Now, the only thing I can think of is if I go back to the hotel, or anywhere else. That's not the way to go. If I go back to the hotel, maybe there's something there. He did say he got some snacks for me. Yeah, I really, really don't want to lose my job. Like, if I would have been out of there by now. I would have been long gone. Let's see if maybe he's back in his stall and I can... Yeah, see that? Got an achievement for that as well. That doesn't help me though. That doesn't work. This room's coming up as red, but that could just be the vending machine. I feel like that was a waste of a token. Let's not do that again. I don't know that the candy... I don't even know that the candy does anything. Oh, it makes me faster. Right. Okay, that would be useful. But not right now. Right now, that was a waste of a coin and a candy bar. That's locked. I mean, I'm guessing I have to do each of these sections in order. I need a crank to open that. Okay. Oh, that looks legible now. I wonder why that was displaying weirdly when I first came through. I'm guessing I have to do these sections in order, and they'll give me something to put inside the Muppet statue mouths in the hotel. And I do 5 areas, and then that opens the sort of final area. That would, you know, make sense. So it's just a question of what am I missing in this area that I haven't picked up. So that's locked. I've been... all the rooms that I can get into are green. I mean, I guess I could try fighting Pearl. I don't think that's what I need to do, but... maybe killing Pearl will give me something?
Give it away, and I'll come to pick you up. Here's the deal.
This is where I need to be. But that just...
What? Learn the alphabet? What's the alphabet?
yeah, that's done.
What words are made out of? You mean like the one that I see in my books? I remember those. Music.
What am I doing?
Music. Oh, I love it so much. Never heard music? You've never heard a trombone simply across the evening air? You've never heard a violin wafting from the basement? Never heard the flattening of the evening's garbage? The boiling of a dinner lobster? The whisper of a tree falling over?
No. I'm out of ideas. So let's maybe try having a pop of Pearl? I don't know. I'm gonna go save first, obviously. I'm not gonna...
Then when you swap our legs, one by one, each piece will swap. Then we're back to normal.
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm feeling happy and open to the watermelon.
Represents how I'm feeling at once. What sorts of things do I eat? Well, I'm glad you asked.
I don't think it's the solution, killing Pearl, but... maybe it's a situation where, like, I have to just do the opposite of whatever the sock puppet tells me to do.
I got some questions I can answer.
I'm worried that that one's gonna, like, bust through the wall or something. Well, I'm out of tokens, so I can't save again. Which is unfortunate when it comes to, if I don't get one in the next 16 minutes.
Hello. Oh, hey there.
But yeah, I don't have any other ideas.
Favorite meal of the day. I always eat the food that most welcome. Let's be XL.
No! Hugs! Oh, jeez. I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
Yeah. Definitely got that fish box, right?
Well, I'm glad you asked. When I'm feeling happy, I eat watermelon. When I'm sad, I eat leftovers.
That's definitely not going to work.
Confused, I eat the roadkill outside. Angry, I feast upon the tears of my enemies. Smart, I eat everyone else's food. And when I'm in a hurry, I...
Oh, neighbor. Yeah, I need the other box. I need the...
Maybe I shouldn't talk about that one.
Just get me out of here. That's right. Grab your dad's toolbox, take the hammer, and correct that TV screen right open. Go ahead. You have no idea how many friends are in here.
Yeah, there's nothing...
Look at me go. There's nothing in the world that's better than slamming the metal. The metal. Driving every day longer than I can remember.
Yeah, that's that, that's that, that's that. Yeah, I don't have anything else to do.
Norman, this is Leonard! I can't believe you noticed! Friendly! Let's be excellent!
Oh,
Let's
Pearl
be
doesn't-
excellent! Let's be excellent! Wah, 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 wah. Oh. We can teach them! We can...
Wait, that came up with a prompt. You need a waste 20 rounds on Pearl. I got an achievement. Oh, she got something around her neck. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think she's got a key around her neck. Alright, well I got the best of both worlds. I got the achievement for wasting my ammo on Pearl, and I figured out what to do. And I get to reload. And also I've learned that Pearl actually isn't... Oh, I gave her the glasses.
Hold your hands up in the air. Now, one of your hands. Put it in your mouth and swallow as hard as you can. Now you have one hand.
Where did the one in the middle go?
And one hand outside. This is the best part. Take your other hand, put it next to the hand in your mouth, and swallow again. Now you have two hands in your stomach.
I'll be honest, I forgot about the glasses. It makes sense. The bird's blind. I think it knocked these over when it came over here, so now maybe I need to go around that way.
We've got a P for
No, those letters go for miles. You alright, Pearl?
That's a good girl. There we go. See, nice and calm. It's been a long time since you saw yourself, huh? Happens to all of us.
Yeah, look at that reflection.
Sometimes when we look in the mirror.
It's that RTX.
Sorry.
Gordon helped Pearl. Whoa. What did helping Pearl do?
If you can draw, you can do all sorts of things. Grab your pencil and let's go on an adventure.
Like, okay, you're no longer stomping around, but what did...
First, with a big triangle. Just take your hands, make 3 lines, and connect them together.
What? That doesn't help.
Right down the middle. Wow, that looks great. Now put a circle right beneath it. See?
Well, now what do I do?
International hazard sign. Take that to whatever door you're
I mean, I guess I've made getting around a bit easier, but that's not...
Let's try again, but make the biohazard symbol instead.
Oh no, he's moved up there.
Sure is only these days. Oh, maybe I can talk to my echo. Hello. Oh, hey there.
Something's glitching out.
It's nice to meet you.
Huh. Well, this doesn't help. Like, I mean, great for Pearl, but...
It's the strangest place to be.
Did she give me anything?
I can see wires and chips
No.
and a big tube running right to the back. What do I eat?
What do I do now?
I eat the channels that
Wow! See? You made the international hazard sign. Take that to whatever door you come to.
Genuinely, what do I do here?
idea how many friends are in here.
Laundromat's locked. And that bottom one needs the square key. That needs the signs. I guess I need some mail for the mailbox to do anything with it. And then none of the rest of the rooms are red.
Well, I'm glad you asked.
The mail comes
Wait, wait. What's that door? Spring door. Where does that lead?
I eat the roadkill outside. I feast upon the tears of my enemies.
That's the upstairs for that. Let's go in there.
And when I'm in a hurry,
We might have found an option.
Shimmy, shimmy, slime of
That is bad. In fact, it's so bad that I start barfing all over the floor.
Ah. Okay, there we go.
Hey, hey,
Haha. Oh, I didn't mean to tape you up. Shit. Alright, well, you're taped up now. That was... Wait. Is that... Oh no, that's the letter O. I thought that was a glitched roll of tape, but it was the letter O that I shot at him. Oh yeah. What key did I get? I got the orange key. Okay, cool. We have a progress now. We got one token, which means I can save, which is good. We've only got 8 minutes left on the clock. I wonder if there's like a good ending and like a bad ending, and so maybe helping Pearl leads towards the good ending. Because helping Pearl didn't seem necessary.
My numbers when I was a kid.
It didn't give me anything.
I learned. Hold your hands up in the air. Now bring them down in front of your face. See? That's 2 hands. Now take one of your hands, put it in your mouth, and
block.
swallow as hard as you can. Now
Is that
you
that
have
door?
one
That's
hand
that room
stuck
clear.
in your stomach, and one hand
Where else was there a square?
just heart. Take your other
On the
hand
roof.
next to the hand in your mouth and swallow again. Now you have
The mail comes every day. I look out the
See if we can't complete this first section before our time limit's up. And, you know, I probably will just keep going even if we do. Even if we don't.
I'm a friend.
You're a friend of mine, buddy. Are you good? He's twitching. Are you gonna be a problem?
No!
Stupid puppet.
There's apparently something else in here. Room's still coming up as red, so what am I missing? Hang on. Let me try the old video game.
Hey! Hey! You need a preference?
Ow! Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Oh! Oh!
No!
Oh,
Oh, man, that's gonna hurt.
Better be worth it. Okay, if that was just on the floor anyway, I'm going to be annoyed. But at least the room's not red anymore. Alright, I got... Oh no, I got 3. Excellent. That means I can go and do this puzzle.
We're all friendly here. Friendly,
Yeah.
friendly, friendly. If you stop and think about it, the letters are going. Ah, ah. I can spew all sorts of things. I want to make new friends.
I just find it funny. Like, the puppets just being like, if you think about it, the letters are going, ah! And it's like, no, they're not. Shut up.
Wherever they need to go. When you see me driving down the street, all you gotta do is stick your
And you can
hand
bring
out,
whatever's in your
give it
trash
away,
can.
and I'll
For the
come to
ambient
pick you up.
environment, you
Here's
can
the
bring a
deal.
punk rock band of
I
friends
lied.
in your neighbor's
Okay.
backyard
I'm not a
scene.
Texan.
Letter.
Try it.
Let's go to the post box and post my letter. And to see what that does. Is this very Resident Evil in the sort of like, I don't know why I'm doing this, I'm just doing this because it's what I have to do. I got the
Maybe
crank.
this unlocks a different part of the studio.
It does indeed. Alright, so I guess we'll come back later when we've got the diamond key for that room. But otherwise, it's all clear. Let's see if we can find a new save room, and then we'll call it a night. And then I think I want to play more of this tomorrow. I think this is going to be the one. I got a good feeling about this game. So the crank was for here. I mean, it's very, very not subtle.
There we go.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stood on that.
Well, no getting back up that way.
Let's do I have a map of this room. Hi, Ray.
Oh dear, oh my. You seem to be stranded in the basement.
How do I get out of here, Ricky?
Oh, haven't a clue. Never come down here myself. Why? What's got your overalls in a knot?
I'm trying to get to the roof.
The roof? What's so interesting about the roof? Down here's much more intriguingly musty. Unrelated, how do you feel about blunt force head trauma?
What is it this time?
Well, Ray, of course. He's the best sort of monster janitor thing. But he's a little obsessed with, organic maintenance. Tends to pop out of pipes and clobber people with his wrench.
Great. Are all of you puppets crazy?
Well, Ray has always been a little grouchy, even before the shutdown. That's why they moved him down here. Only way out is by elevator, and he can't figure out how to use the buttons.
Elevator. Got it.
Oh, silly me. I forgot about the elevators. Really, Gordon, I wouldn't bother. The cables are probably rusted. I don't think they even run anymore.
I'll take my chances.
Wow, you're so courageous and stuff. Look, I gotta go wash my hair.
He's definitely going to be like the final boss. Like, it's just going to be like a tentacle monster made out of hundreds of Rickies. You can feel it. I really want to get to a save room before I start dealing with Ray, though, because well, he sounds like a bother. for you. Could really use a map. Oh, I don't even get... Oh, I don't even get a map, like... I thought I was, like, at least filling in a map as I went. Come on, just give me a map or a... Oh. There's no room in the toolbox, size 10. Hang on. Now
Let's get writing.
Okay, well, I have a bigger gun now, which is always nice. Hank's Invented Diary, April 16th, 1974. I was hanging around the office last night to keep the pipes from freezing, so I had the time to work out the kinks on my latest project. The output is pretty flashy, but it uses up a lot of letters, so I'll need to conserve ammo. Hank. Be friendly to your neighbors, keep quiet. Guests are not permitted. Neighbors are to be kept only in designated areas are not permitted access to the heavy machinery. Unless explicitly required to script, their safety is our liability. Avoid equipment you're unfamiliar with. No swearing around the neighbors. Our felt friends are highly suggestive. Kind of general rules. So, the kind of rules you'd expect when dealing with a studio full of unhinged animatronic puppets. You know, standard stuff. There's got to be a save room around here somewhere, right? That's locked. There I can try.
No!
Damn it. That's gonna put me back quite a way, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's call it here. I have to re-save Pearl and then go and get the blocks. It's not too much to do now that I know what to do, but it's annoying. I was hoping to get a save point in that new area. But okay, we'll have to retread our steps a little bit tomorrow. But yeah, let's pick this back up tomorrow. This is a fun game. Yeah. Well, this was a fun evening. A nice little. A better way, and like I'm glad. I honestly am kind of glad that I didn't dedicate a whole evening to either Paranormal Sight or Thirsty Suitors. Like, they're both good games. I just don't think they would have made very good stream games. I think Cocoon would have been fine. I think this would have been fine. But I'm glad. It's nice. Maybe I'll do this in future if I've got like a game I'm not sure of. Just do like a test a couple of games in an evening and then go with the one that I like. Let's see. Anyway, we'll call it there then. So yeah, I will be back. I'll try and start again sort of around 6ish tomorrow, so we get a full. Because I think this game's. No, that's Cocoon. Why would you? There you go. No, why would you keep bringing up? Oh, I see. This is being weird. Main story 4 hours. Really? Oh, okay. Apparently main and side 6.5 hours. So we played for an hour and a half, so it's about 5 hours left. So yeah, if I start at 6, that should give me, even me, plenty of time to get through the rest of it. So, yeah. So yeah, if I see you tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching if you did. Have a good night, and goodbye.